Beautiful Brown Baby Doll, and I'm joining you once again from my kitchen to give you all some tips and tricks on some foods that I've eaten in the past and also currently rotate through my diet in order to stay healthy, stay slim, and also for those of you all that are needing that push to lose weight, because it's good for those on a budget that are looking for different foods to try out or even ways for you to branch off into your own healthy lifestyle. It gives you ideas of food groups that you should be including and things you might want to try in order for you all to speed up your weight loss and see the results that you want to see. Make sure that you join me on Thursdays and some Sundays for videos right here. Like the video if you do, share it, comment, and subscribe to this channel and also to my vlog channel. Make sure that you turn on your notifications to make sure that you know when I upload. Let's go ahead and get into this video.
So guys, first off, I'm going to show you this awesome digital nutrition scale I was sent by Wasserton, and it is not just any kind of scale that gives you the weight of your food or the ounces. It also gives you a lot of macronutrients. So I really am enjoying this thing, really am. So I can look at different meats, different fruits, vegetables, nuts, everything, and I'm given a code. I can take a certain food, like here these chicken tenderloins. I can weigh them, I can put in the code, and I get all the macronutrients. I can look at the salt milligrams, I can look at the proteins, the fats, the carbohydrates, cholesterol, everything that we know is important to know in order to make it on your fitness journey. So I suggest that y'all try it out. I have the link below in the info section of this video, and I'm going to be using this thing throughout the video, so check it out. So first up is my favorite omelet of all times, and this thing is packed with protein and good macronutrients. I take a few eggs, some sliced avocado, spinach, tomatoes, onions, and green peppers, and just a little bit of mozzarella cheese. I start off by putting a little bit of the olive oil in the pan and coating it, mixing up my eggs with my desired seasonings, and then I just mix it up real good, making sure that everything's good and coated. I take that out of the pan and then I prepare my egg. I then, when I'm done allowing the omelet to cook, I put the fixings back on the inside, flip it over, and there you have it. Y'all, it's so good. I love this omelet and it's so good for you. Next up is my breakfast scramble, and all you need is some spinach and kale, a mixture of your green and white onions, eggs, and a little bit of salsa. I take the green vegetables and cook those up first with a little bit of olive oil and just a tad bit of water in the pan. After I cook those up, I go ahead and put in the eggs. And when I mix those together, it just becomes a nice little healthy scramble. I put that in here. Sometimes I serve it with feta cheese. It's just up to you. And I usually put it on one of my low carb wraps and top it off with some avocados. And there you have it. If you'd like, you can put some salsa on top. It gives it a little bit of kick. And y'all, it's delicious. Now, who doesn't love a great morning protein shake? You all know about my ISO whey protein that I love, but I also love this new isolate protein I picked up at Walmart. I'm also using the silk unsweetened almond milk, some avocado, some kale, spinach, banana, carrots, and even some frozen broccoli. These are all excellent for fiber and extra nutrients. I also throw in a little bit of all natural creamy peanut butter, and I shake that up a little bit, and then I mix it on down, and it comes out like this. It's not the cutest of colors, but y'all, the best, most bombest shake you ever gonna have. You heard me? My next favorite shake involves the Justin's almond butter, a lot of spinach, some unsweetened almond milk, half a banana, some pineapples, and also some flax and chia seed mix. You mix that down real good. It comes out real good and green, but it is so delicious and full of nutrients. This next one is my cabbage crock pot soup I love to make, and it's so easy. I just use organic chicken broth, red and green cabbage, garlic cloves, cilantro, green pepper, carrots, a seasoning, onion, and green pepper blend, a little chicken if you would like, but you don't have to. You can make this completely vegetarian, and also a can of green beans and a can of stewed tomatoes. I chop up the cabbage extra small so that it's not too thick in the soup mix, and then I mix them together in my crock pot. This is a simple crock pot I got from Walmart years ago, and it still works very well to this day. I also pour in my green beans and pour in my stewed tomatoes in that order. And then I put in my garlic cloves. After that, I pour in my free range organic chicken broth over top, and you can put it into how much you would like, how soupy you would like this. Then I put in my seasoning blend, or you can just chop up some onions and peppers yourself. I just buy that Pick Sweet blend. It's only 99 cents. And then I take my chopper, which I've linked to down below in the info section, and I chop up my carrots. It just makes things 1,000 times simpler. I chop up my cilantro just a little bit, put that in, and boom, baby. If you want, you can add that chicken on top if you like. Flavor it down the way that you want. I use my Tony Chachere's and a little bit of curry powder, and I go ahead and cook that for about 4 hours on high, and this is how it comes out. I usually make my very own side of chips with these out of my Mission Carb Balance fajita wraps, and they fit my low carb or moderate carb lifestyle. I take a pizza cutter, I just line up however many I want, and I cut them into eighths. I love it. So easy. You're making your own little chips. So then I line those on a lined cookie sheet. Make sure you put down like something that lines your cookie sheet. I use aluminum foil, and I just put them on there. It's okay if they overlap. They're going to cook crispy anyway. And then I spray them down with a little bit of olive oil cooking spray. And after I do that, I set my oven to about 350 to 400. Oh yeah, don't forget the seasoning. Make sure you season them if you want them to taste some kind of way. I like sea salt on them, but I also use the Tony Chachere's. But I bake those for about 10 minutes, and that's how you get them nice and golden brown and deep brown, and they keep very well for up to about 4 to 5 days. Serve that with that soup, and y'all, you gonna be in heaven. The next one is a rendition I always do from my Kenyan friends. They always show me the best food. So this is just my cabbage cooked down. I have some kale that I start off with, and then I make sure that my pan is coated, of course, with water and a little bit of olive oil. I also put in just a little bit of spinach should I need. Of course, the cabbage and a little bit of tomato and onion. Then I cook that down well. Like I've shown you all before, I've done different renditions. And then I add a little bit of curry powder. Y'all, it's so delicious. And I like to serve it aside of things like these wonderful portobellos that I got from Kroger. They are so good. They have cheese and a little bit of olives. When you bake them down for about 15 to 20 minutes at about 400 degrees, this is what they look like. So amazing, zesty, have a little bit of salsa to them, and you can serve them aside some spinach, but also that cabbage cooked down I showed you as a side. These pack away really easily when I use my meal prep containers. I put the link to those down below for you as well, and I can take it along with me anywhere I go, so that's a great lunch or even a dinner option. Here are some meats that you might want to prepare for your week as well. If you eat meat, if you don't, maybe preparing some tofu is better for you. But I love turkey breast tenderloin. Amazing. And here I am again with my Wasserton scale, and again I can put in those tenderloins and get all my macronutrients and how much I'm actually eating and what I'm eating in a setting. So I like to prepare those for my week so I can rotate different meats that can keep for a couple days in the refrigerator, up to about 5 days, and you're good to go. I'm also going to do the same thing with my chicken tenderloins. Make sure you season them down. Y'all can see I use the same seasonings. That's just me using my Health Zone or my George Foreman grill. Cook them down real good. Boom, baby. They cook down and pack away amazingly, and I can keep them in the refrigerator up to a week. But I love to have lots of different ones to choose from because I get bored easy. And if you're living a low carb lifestyle, this goes really well with that cabbage cooked down. You got lots of fiber and protein going down as well. The next meat I love to prepare is my thin cut shoulder steak. Has barely any fat on it, lower in cholesterol, and high in protein. These pack away real easy. They pair with different foods easy. I just love them, and they taste good, full of flavor. Though I'm not huge on all this red meat, I just incorporated it back into my diet, and when I do, I like the leaner beefs that are organic and grass-fed with no hormones and have better macronutrients in them. I usually make them into patties and cook them right on my Health Zone or George Foreman grill and come out with great patties. They taste so good. You wouldn't know they were lean. They're better for you. And these also pair well with most anything. Some of my favorite snacks in my rotation are my organic sweet potato, blue corn, and black bean tortilla chips. Also, just plain rice cakes that I can put natural peanut butter or almond butter on. I like to make my own trail mixes. I love a myriad of fruits and vegetables. And I also love baby food. Yes, I do. Greek yogurt and seaweed snacks. All my favorites. So that's all for today. I want to thank you guys for tuning in and let me know if you saw anything you're going to try or have already tried. Remember to like the video if you do, comment, share, and subscribe. Until those Thursdays or some Sundays, see you guys soon. Beautiful brown baby doll. Peace.